English Krishna Chaitanya. Let's complete Unit 1 in this single video in a funny or non-boring way. Get ready for fun. So, my dear friends, let's dive in, and first topic is, what is international law? Now, international law is all about how countries should behave with each other. It's like a rulebook for nations, telling them what they can and can't do. So, let's dive right into it. Definition of international law. International law means the rules that countries have to follow when dealing with other countries. It's like the traffic rules for the world stage. Just like we have traffic signals to keep things in order on the roads, international law keeps things peaceful and fair among nations. It covers a whole bunch of things like human rights, wars, trade, and even how countries talk to each other. Nature of international law. The nature of international law is quite interesting, my friends. It's not like a strict teacher scolding you for breaking a rule. Nah, it's more like a friendly guide, suggesting the best way for countries to get along. It's based on agreements and cooperation between nations. So, it's not just about forcing countries to do things, but also about finding common ground and working together. Scope of international law. Now, the scope of international law is pretty vast. It covers so many areas, it's mind-boggling. It deals with stuff like human rights, how wars should be fought, trade between countries, and even how diplomats should behave. It's like a big umbrella that covers almost everything that happens on the global stage. So, whether it's a big international issue or a small dispute between countries, international law is there to sort things out. Importance of international law. International law is super important, my friends, and let me tell you why. First and foremost, it helps maintain peace and prevents conflicts between countries. It's like a referee in a football match, making sure everyone plays fair. It also protects human rights and promotes justice around the world. It sets the standards for how countries should treat their citizens. Moreover, international law helps countries work together on global challenges like climate change and terrorism. It's like a team huddle, where everyone comes together to solve common problems. Relation of international law to municipal law. International law is like the big boss of national laws. It's like Amitabh Bachchan telling the smaller actors what they can and can't do on set. Our national laws, known as municipal laws, have to follow international law. It's like a rulebook for Bollywood movies that all actors must follow, no exceptions. Sometimes, international law can even change our national laws. It's like a blockbuster movie inspiring our local filmmakers to try something new and exciting. Sources of international law. The sources of international law are like the ingredients that make up a delicious dish. We have treaties, customs, laws, court decisions, and even smart people's writings. It's like a mix of recipes from different chefs. Treaties are formal agreements between countries, just like a superstar signing a contract for a blockbuster film. Courts and legal experts play the role of directors and choreographers, helping make and understand international law. Codification. Codification is like creating a Bollywood dance routine that everyone can follow. It's about making international law organized and easy to understand, just like a synchronized dance sequence. The United Nations takes on the role of a choreographer, organizing and writing international laws. They make sure everyone follows the same steps and nobody misses a beat. It's like a dance competition where everyone has to perform their best moves while following the same rules. State recognition. State recognition is like giving a celebrity status to a new actor. It's one country saying to another, hey, you are a real country, just like us. It's like giving a stamp of approval, Desi style. When countries recognize each other, it's like Bollywood stars becoming friends and doing movies together. They can collaborate, trade, and have a great time on and off the screen. State recognition is a political decision based on factors like control, stability, and acceptance. It's like giving a green signal for a new film project. State succession. State succession is like passing the baton from one actor to another in a movie sequel. It happens when countries change or merge, just like when our favorite actors switch roles or when film franchises expand. The new country takes over the old country's rights and duties, just like a new lead actor taking over a popular character's role. They have to sit down and talk, just like filmmakers, to agree on how to handle the transition and make sure the show goes on smoothly. Responsibility of states for international delinquencies. Countries can get in trouble for breaking international rules, just like actors getting scolded by the director for misbehaving on set. They can be responsible for things like human rights abuses or attacking other countries, just like actors facing consequences for their actions on and off screen. Just like actors might have to apologize or make amends, countries might have to make things right or face punishment like economic sanctions or restrictions. State territory. State territory is like a country's personal playground, just like a celebrity's extravagant mansion. It includes the land, water, and air that they control, just like a superstar claiming their turf. It gives countries the power to govern and use their resources, just like a celebrity enjoying the luxuries and privileges of their mansion. Disputes over territory can be resolved through talks or taking it to court, just like celebrities resolving their differences either through discussions or legal battles. Modes of acquiring state territory. Acquiring state territory is like claiming a piece of land by putting your name on it. It can happen through capturing it in a game of kabaddi, buying it like a fancy new car, or even inheriting it from your ancestors. Just make sure nobody else has a better claim, and voila, it's yours.